Ability Flow D. Start on your hands and knees and move into cat and cow in a nice, relaxed method for only 10 seconds. Remember to breathe through this. Now we'll shift into a low back cow's pose stretch for 10 seconds. Next, we'll shift into a pressed heel sit. Hold the side of the bench. Let your hips sink for 10 seconds. From here, shift your weight to your knees. Put your hands on the bench and slowly stretch your tailbone up into a down dog for 10 seconds. Remember to let your head hang, push through your shoulders, and breathe. Then we'll move into the second round of cat-cows. Next, let's move into a child's pose for 10 seconds. Relax and breathe. Placing the toes and the arch of the foot down onto the bench, let your hips sink. Try to keep your posture as tall as possible, holding onto the side of the bench. Next, we'll come down to the knees, place the hands on the bench and gently stretch your tailbone up. Heels as flat on the bench as possible. And let your head hang and breathe. And let's bring the knees down and we move into the third round of cat-cows. This is like a wave flowing in and flowing out of the shoreline. There's no break in the motion. Next, we'll move into the child's pose. Once again, relax and breathe. Tucking the toes under, widen the knees and feet, and let the hips gently sink down while holding onto the side of the bench. Check that your posture is as erect as possible. Then we'll bring our knees down to the bench with the hands. Gently draw your tailbone up. Heels press down into the bench. Let your head hang. Knees back down on the bench, moving into your cat-cows. Remember to breathe in and breathe out. Really focus on arching your back. And let's shift our weight back into a child's pose. Now we'll move into our heel sit. Gently shift your weight back onto the heels, holding the side of the bench. Let the hips drop. Keep your posture as tall as possible. Shifting down to your knees and your hands, gently draw your tailbone up. Let your head hang. Check that your heels are down. And let's bring the knees back down, moving back into a gentle cat-cow. And let's go into your child's pose. Relax the head. Breathe fully in through the stomach and lungs, and let the air out. And we'll tuck the toes under, knees and feet wide. Let the hips gently sink down while holding onto the side of the bench. Check that your posture is as erect as possible. Lastly, we'll move into the down dog. Gently draw your tailbone up, drop the head down, let the heels stay pressed into the bench.